What's up with it, man? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment here again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you are able to get all of my videos and all of my content. Now, Draymond has went on the record being that he was KD's former teammate and also has went against KD in a lot of instances throughout the NBA career, and he went on the record and basically said that, uh, "quote I've always told people that KD is one of the one of the biggest trash talkers," uh, and basically said that he is one of the best trash talkers in the NBA. Now, this is what KD, oh, I'm sorry about that. This is what Draymond Green had to say in reference to everything. He said, "quote I think you started to realize it now with Twitter. The more he talks on Twitter, or the more he's caught saying stuff to fan in the stands. KD, I've always told people KD is one of the biggest trash talkers to me since I came into the league, and it would be disrespectful stuff like, 'Hey, who is this?' said Draymond." He continued on and he said KD would turn the dude around, like trying to look at the back of his jersey, like to see the name in the back, and K would say stuff to people like, "Oh, you're like," or he said to stuff to people like, "And you're like, yo, you're Kevin Durant. There's not much I can say back." And he was pretty much just saying that he would do disrespectful stuff to different players, and it was kind of shocking to everybody. But I'm gonna tell you like this: it's not shocking to me because KD has always talked shit. Y'all just getting a glimpse of it right now. Listen, man, I that's what I was just talking about yesterday when I was talking about the situation when Draymond had came out and defended Westbrook, and then I alluded to the fact that KD and Draymond getting into it and stuff, and I said that KD, why people want to think that he's soft and not strong minded or whatnot. I said you can't make it to the league and not be strong minded because you have to have some sort of mental toughness in order to get into the league and actually to stay there and actually be one of the best players to play. I had heard stories when he was out here at UT, like the amount of trash that he had talked, and that really didn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, the greats did talk trash, like you know Shannon and Skip were saying today how they mentioned Michael Jordan, Larry, and even Magic. I mean, you saw when you looked at the documentary when it came to Michael, Magic, Larry, Odom, Karl Malone, all them, they all talk trash to one another. And if, of course, if you have played the game and you played any type of sports or whatnot, people are going to go at each other, whether it's in practice or whether it's with the opposing team. Now, I know what is interesting is that Kobe did it, the late great Kobe, he did it because he wanted to get his team ready and get them mentally tough. And so did Jordan. He did the same thing. You know, I was looking at a documentary too where KD and Melo was talking trash. You know what I'm saying? So trash talking, man, is when it comes to KD and everything. I don't know why people tend to think that KD is just this quiet guy and doesn't say anything, or he's some sort of silent assassin. That's not the truth, and that's not the truth. And I don't believe that a guy like Draymond Green would sit up there and lie about something like that. I really don't believe that he would lie about something like that. Um, it's a part of the game. It's a part of the game, and I could see if you talk trash and you weren't doing anything, you know, or if you talk trash and you really weren't contributing, but as long as you back it up, there's no problem with it, and it's a psychological advantage that a player has against another player, especially if you could get it inside of a person's head. If you could defeat a person mentally, oh, it's over with from a physical standpoint. Because while they might be talented and they might possess the athleticism and the know-how, it might be quicker, faster, jump higher, all that other stuff better than you. The one thing that they can't do is be able to defeat you, mentally. And that's what a lot of players will try to do. If you're strong-minded, then 9 times out of 10, those players aren't going to be able to get to you. So I'm not surprised by this. Skip and Shannon, they might be surprised by it, but I'm not surprised by it at all. I'm not surprised by it at all. And never mind the Twitter rants and all of the cryptic messages and the burner accounts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We talking about face to face. We talking about actually being in war. Matter of fact, uh, KD and Westbrook when he had first made that move from OKC to Golden State, they were talking trash to one another. You know what I'm saying? But of course, they probably talked trash when they was in practice together. You know, it's this isn't anything new, man. This isn't anything new, and it's not surprising. Even the people that you think that are quiet and don't have nothing to say, and these guys are so innocent and all that other stuff, man, you'd be shocked. And now think about it like this too. KD, while he people think that he just studied Dirk Nowitzki, he studied one of the greats, and he went out on record and said that he used to study Larry Bird, and Larry Bird taught taught more shit than anybody else. In the league, he was one of the. Jordan would tell you that he was the best trash talker. So with Magic, everybody. So and I'm not saying that he took his whole persona or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure he heard stuff about Larry Bird. But see, his type of trash talking was like, okay, look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to get this ball, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, and then he'll do it and let it fly or whatever. And it was, nothing but nylon. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm pretty sure some of the some of the trash talk probably did get a little disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, look, they'll use anything to gain a psychological edge on you. I mean, whether it's saying something to use it against you, may have been something that they heard about you on the floor or off the court or whatnot, and then they want to use that against you, and they'll say it in the game because they know how it's going to trigger you. So I'm not surprised by it at all. And we know Draymond talks trash. I mean, he ain't gonna stop talking. He's always gonna start talking or whatnot. And they probably talk trash while they was in practices or whatnot. I don't understand why people think like the Warriors are such a innocent team, man. Like, and people think that Clay is just like this old this quiet guy and all this other stuff, man. Nah, man. These guys are extremely competitive. Now he probably ain't out there, all loud with it and all that other stuff, but man, players go at it all the time, man. They go at it. They go at it all the time, man. So y'all let me know what you think, man. Leave your comments. Like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications. Until then, man, it's Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. I'll get at you later.